finds you well and wonderful. I know that I have been mentioning to some of you in the comments, and I've also briefly talked about it in the description box for my last couple of videos. But I'm finally getting this update video recorded, so hopefully it will go out to everyone sometime this week. Some of you might have known that I wasn't at home this summer. I was working at a summer program that went very well. The summer kind of flew right by me, and I'm sure that a lot of you feel the same way. I hope you all had wonderful summers though, wherever you are. Or if you're just going into summer, I hope that it's a beautiful one for you. So now that I'm home, I just wanted to let everyone know a little bit about what's going on. I guess most obviously, you can see that I cut my nails, so hopefully you guys think they're still long enough for some nice sounds. I was helping a friend move into a new apartment, and a heavy box slipped out of my hands, and we lost quite a few nails in the process. So I decided it was time to start over. So I'm not going to make this hopefully too long, but you know me, so it'll probably be slightly long. We also have something that I wanted to unbox for you guys as well. And this is a package that I received from Sleek Makeup, as you can see here. And I've actually been waiting to unbox this for over a week, so I've been quite impatient. I'm actually very surprised that I have waited this long. But before we do that, I'll just tell you a little bit about what'll be going on in the next couple of months. I am a graduate student, and I think I've mentioned this before, but just in case any new people here are watching today, I am working on my doctorate, and I am in the last, hopefully 2 semesters of my degree, and I am in technically the proposal stage. Hopefully I will defend my proposal soon, so that I can start writing my dissertation. And I do definitely intend to keep making videos for you guys. I just wanted to ask that you all be a little patient, because there might be some days where I'm a little less responsive, depending on what's going on. And I didn't want anyone to think that I had forgotten about them, or that they had gone unnoticed. If you guys send me emails or comments, I definitely intend to reply to everyone. I really enjoy this channel more than you guys could ever imagine, because when I'm at school all day, sometimes, well, really more than sometimes, often, things can get very stressful, and when I get to come home and spend some time with you guys on some hobbies that I really enjoy, fashion and makeup and all kinds of things, really. Some of which I have yet to share, but plan to in the future. It's such a wonderful relief for me. So, I know that you guys thank me, but I really should be thanking you, because some days I think you guys are one of the big things that motivate me to continue working hard and certainly maintaining a positive attitude and allowing me to be more peaceful during some of my more stressful days. So thank you. I think it just started raining outside, actually. I have a lot of fun things planned, actually. Oh my, it's really coming down out there. Alright, so things got to be a slightly squall-esque outside for a moment, so I kind of let the rain die down a little bit. It's a little less fearsome now, so I think we'll better be able to communicate. I was going to say that I have a lot of fun things planned for the next couple months, and we should be getting some more role plays coming. I know that I don't have a huge male viewing audience, but while I was at home, as I mentioned in my last update actually, I was able to raid my friend's closet slightly, and one of the reasons why my video output was slightly less, well, a little more than slightly, but I put less videos out in August because I was busy filming all of those for you guys, and so I have several that I will be putting out at different times over the next few months. So I just wanted to let you know that that did actually happen. And also, I want to try and get to as many of your requests as I can. I have quite a long list that I keep on my phone, and your ideas are very inspiring to me, so excited about getting to those. I'm sure you guys can hear, even through the rain. Now that I'm back at home, or I should say at school, I'm not quite sure sometimes where home is these days. But now that I'm back here at school, we have the lovely neighbors to contend with again, so. I live right behind undergraduate student housing, and they're a very rambunctious group, shall we say. Alright, so the other thing that I wanted to talk about was how excited I am because in August my channel turned 1 year old, and it's hard to believe that it's been a year since, or over a year now, since I uploaded my first video, and it's been, as I said, so wonderful to get to do these videos because I am gaining so many wonderful things from doing them, and you guys are really the cornerstone of all of those wonderful things. So I wanted to do some things. I've said things about 50 times now, but I wanted to do some things to celebrate that and celebrate you guys. So there'll probably be some very highly requested videos coming next month, as well as a question and answer, which people have been telling me that there is some interest in me doing. So the way I've kind of decided to do this is to have you all submit your questions to me. You can either put them below in the comment section, or you may also email them to me at the email address, which I have listed in the description. And I will probably leave the sort of submission period, I guess you could say, open for about 2.5 weeks. Actually, let me look at my clock. Well, that's not a clock. It's a calendar. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm hoping to get this video up by the 24th. So let's say that I will take your questions from the weekend of the 24th through October 8th. And I will plan to do a video where I answer your questions sometime, hopefully during that weekend of the 8th. And there will probably be a couple other fun things too, but I'm going to leave some of it as a surprise. So I know that guys don't want this to go too much longer, so we will get to our box opening, which I am super excited about. But I just really want to tell you guys how much you mean to me again, because each one of you and all of your comments they mean so much to me. So we have our sleek makeup box here, and I have to say that I really love the packaging, the kind of plain black. This came obviously in another box, so it was well protected. Sleek Makeup is actually a company out of the UK, which is quite affordable and has what looks to be some very beautiful things. So this is my first order from them. They were having a very large sale. It was quite a while ago now. It took this quite a long time to get to me, actually. I think it must have been the end of July maybe when I ordered. And as I said, I've been waiting at least a week and a half, if not two, to finally be able to make this video. So I did cut the tape and just briefly peeked inside, but nothing has been opened yet. I wanted to make sure that everything was included in the order before the return period ended. The only thing about black is it shows fingerprints so easily. And I have to say that this box is very befitting of their name. It is very sleek. Alright, well, I'm going to kind of cut to the chase here a little bit tonight, since I was not expecting that rainstorm. Things have gotten a little bit louder, a little bit longer than I anticipated. As you can see, it is wrapped quite nicely. With the pretty pink tissue paper. I always love it when companies go that sort of extra mile with the presentation, especially because Sleek's makeup is really just so affordable. It's pretty much like paying drugstore prices, especially with the, I think it was either 25 or 50% off sale, I don't remember. So some of these items were about $5 or $6 US after the conversion from British pounds. So they have everything protected in this bubble wrap. My cat is thinking that I am late with his dinner, so he's getting a little antsy. So in our first bubble packet, we have what I think is the two not lip glosses, liquid lipsticks that I ordered, along with a blush. So Sleek has a line of matte liquid lipsticks called Matte Me, and I have to say the packaging is quite pretty. And these are in the colors Shabby Chic number 1037 and Velvet Slipper in the number 1039. And the way I'm going to do this is I am probably going to try this makeup out for a couple days and then do a swatch video for you guys, and maybe not a complete review, but just kind of give you my first impressions. I know that Sleek makeup has been very kind of talked about in social media over the summer, so I was very curious to try it. And then we have, yes, I'm pretty sure this is the blush, which I'll go ahead and open this one. Not sure if you guys can see this. I have the camera at a different angle kind of tonight, and it's harder for me to see it. How does this open? There we go. So that is quite a bit darker than I originally kind of... I'm always forgetting to do this. It's quite a bit darker than I thought it would be. More coral. That is in the color rose gold. And from what I recall, on the website it looked slightly more of a dusty golden color. A dusty rose, I should say, golden color. But we'll try it out. And then this is the, oh no, this is not the one, but this is one of the sort of shade and light palettes. The other one is the one that everyone was talking about this summer is this one. But this one is actually the limited edition palette in Midas Touch. The highlighting palette. And it looks like they have this well sealed here. So I'm just going to cut that open. This feels very substantial, actually. I swear I think I paid like $7 for this. After the discount, and it's very heavy and feels like very good quality. Doesn't look like the mirror will go all the way back, but that might be better for us here anyway. You guys don't need to see the camera rig here, but they look very pretty. They have like a frosty blue and like a pearl, a rose, and a silver in this palette. So it's going to be very interesting trying those. Oh, they have the names here. Tantalize, Cubic Zirconia, Rhinestone, and Solitaire. Although very weird because, I mean, I can't go this way obviously. So, but I would think that Tanzanite would have been blue because Tanzanite is blue. It's a stone, a precious stone. But that's alright. I'll have to look online to see if there is something peculiar about the names on that. This does show fingerprints though very easily, it looks like, unfortunately. So this one was supposedly limited edition. It looks like they give you some directions here as to how to use it. I will go through all that with you guys in the swatch and first impressions video. Kitty is very impatient. And then this one was the one that was all over social media. In fact, when I first tried to purchase this, I think it was in the end of May, it was completely sold out. So I had to wait. Although luckily I did because everything was on sale when I bought it. So if any of you guys have any previous experience with the sleek makeup, let us know in the comments, because as I said, I've never tried it. Oop. So this one is not supposedly limited edition, and it is called Solstice. I'm gonna try to not ruin the box. I'm one of those weirdos that likes to keep boxes and things. Ah, there we go. And of course, this is probably what I was most interested in seeing after all the freak out hype about it. And I will be honest, the packaging was a big sell on this one. And it is very reflective. So I think you guys are going to get a good look at my air conditioner vent there. And then we have four colors again. Hemisphere, they say is this one, Equinox, Ecliptic, and Subsolar here. interesting colors. So I am excited to try that. And last but not least, I got 2 of their eyeshadow palettes. This seems to not want to come off. Okay. We're just going to cut through this one. So here they are. I think that these were on sale, but I honestly don't remember. I'd have to look back at my receipt again, but maybe it was because it was summer, but I think I was very inspired by the sort of summery vibes that these had going on. This one, they're called Eye Divine, or Divine, I'm not sure how they pronounce it. But they're mineral-based eyeshadow palettes. And this one is Del Mar, Volume 2. And I have to say, they are seriously enticing with the packaging. It looks like I should have done it from that angle. kind of tricky to open here. I'm going to kind of use the box here to cover it. And you can see it is very colorful, but these sort of blue greens just seriously sold me, and I really love this color as well. And they call these colors Spotlight, Siesta, Pura Vida, Ocean Beach, Zula, Bora Bora, Ibiza Rocks, Puro, San Antonio, I think it's called Ushuaia, Loco, and Pearl. And these do seem to match up well to the names to the colors. And they give you a small brush here at the bottom, which is nice. Although I probably won't utilize it all that much. And oh, this one actually has been opened and not by me, so we'll see what this looks like. That's slightly troublesome. It looks like maybe someone returned this one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it was not properly sealed or it had been opened. So let's see. And actually I'm going to take a quick closer look at this. So I don't see any swatch marks, but I am still slightly unsettled. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't know if this was returned or if somebody just opened it in the warehouse. There are some scratch marks on it that the other one didn't have, so. But I'll just go ahead and tell you the colors. As you can see, this one is also very blue. This one is Sovereign, Lagoon, Amphrite, I think, Navy Shower, Potassium, Seaweed, Pacific, Adrift, Voyage, I think that's Barku, Starboard, and Aoi. Maybe that's Hawaiian, I'm not sure. They're really beautiful colors. But I'm going to have to inspect this a little more. And I think even if I keep it, I will contact them and just let them know that they might want to be mindful about having possible open makeup in their warehouse. And this palette is actually called Calm Before the Storm. So I'm going to just see if I can artfully place these guys. Back in here so we can all remember what it all is. And like I said, I know that this was a little bit rushed, so I will give everyone a closer look when I do the swatches. So if you're interested, keep an eye out for that. So I guess that's about it for this update. Please submit your questions for the Q&A, and actually, if you email me your questions, if you could just let me know if you wouldn't mind me using your name to say who asked the particular question or not. If you would like to remain anonymous, that is of course fine. And I know I said this earlier, I could never say it enough. Thank you guys so much for all of your wonderful, sweet, and thoughtful comments and giving me such wonderful support and love. It means so much to me. I am excited about the next few months, and winter is one of my favorite seasons, which we are fast approaching, at least in the northern hemisphere. So thank you for joining me for this, and I hope you all have beautiful dreams. Good night.